Okay, now we're talking to Cancer. What's up, Cancer in the dub? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing lovely and doing well. Hope y'all doing lovely and doing it well. And also, Archangel Michael, can you protect me against any defenses, any things that should not be here, any kind of spirits that should not be in this room? I ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Met trying to come to protect me. And all black magic, I ask it to be thrown down immediately. Anything mess with my crown or my chakras and keep me balanced. And anyone trying to mess with, I ask that you knock it down immediately. Let's get started here. Cancer. What's going down with Cancer? Now, Cancer, sometimes I get a little arrogant. See, somebody's having a magic backfire. Oh, you was afraid of those texts. So it's a magic backfire. See, love texts are called romantic, sweet words to make you fall madly in love with somebody. See, somebody's having a, in October, they thought that they had some, nice words to make this person fall in love with them and just drop them. You was going to drop them and drop them underwear, drawers, whatever you want to call them, baby. It was coming off allegedly. This is, excuse me, y'all, but that's what they're saying. It says allegedly 1 to 2 years old. They have a 1 to 2 year, child. Somebody may have a 1 to 2 year old, but they need to love themselves. See, someone don't. They need to learn to love themselves because they had a bad cousin. I mean, somebody's cousin was ruthless, man. They tore off the roof. The whole community is getting investigated for an MURDER. The whole community is getting investigated because they know what they done to this soul singer female. They know what was up, trying to do all that unlawful stuff. What else is going on allegedly? So what else is going on allegedly? It says emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. That's very important to you. Someone named Michael. But there's a sad case allegedly with this person. It's allegedly something about a sad case. Someone named, allegedly Robert is a junior. Someone went and got a tarot reading on someone. Someone went to get a tarot reading on someone. But they were paying attention to details, okay? But their car or something allegedly might break down. They need to get a checkup next week. Someone was a straight shooter back in the day, allegedly. See, because they got legal affairs finna come. Somebody would eat. There's some legal affairs finna go down. I don't know what they mean by that. And this could be anybody, because there's more than one name, so don't make it personal, allegedly. Boy, that be just killing me how people say, yeah, I know you're talking about me. And no, you need to just think a little bit. It's more than just you in these streets, okay? So don't take it so personal. It says, you burned down my house. That was crazy as hell. Somebody said you burnt down my house, and that was crazy as hell. That mother effer burned down my freaking house, and that was crazy as hell. It says somebody's sad case really. No, they didn't think it was a sad case. They was getting some payback. I said I was getting some payback on that bitch. That's what I'm hearing. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. It says you took your family and friends to court. Somebody took their family and their friends to court. They wasn't even playing with this. They like, I'm going to get what I want if I have to take everybody to court. Man, these people losing their mind allegedly. 444 on the clock. What else is going on allegedly? It says it's just like the Men in Black's music. We're in the police, Men in Black police is all on this. Something about September. The Men in Black police is all on this. Somebody named Calvin. Narcissism got you in trouble, Calvin. Because, see, now the Men in Black is on that tail. A Sagittarius in the past. See, somebody was overindulging. They wasn't overindulging, needing comfort, because it's in the reverse. So they wasn't overindulging nothing. Somebody put somebody's money and took their inheritance and put it in the bank account. Somebody's bank account. And so this person, see, they know this person wasn't no diabetic in the past. They says, I am your grandpa, grandma, and grandpa for their trust fund in the past. Somebody took somebody out. They tried to do it all, but it didn't happen to this Aries, because they was making waves on that tail. Making waves, waking that paper was waking up. They was making waves on that tail. In other words, they was after this person. But see, I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail you now. 22:32 Luke now. Your faith, you prayed and your faith will not fail you. It says, I am making boss moves with my life. Somebody named Azaleen say, there you go, make them boss moves with your life. Somebody named Azaleen. Oh, I think that's who it is. I like it. I show him. It says, my princess, no matter how much time goes well, my daughter, you will always be my little princess. Somebody says, you will always be my little princess. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you. It says, oh, thank you. Somebody said, you will always be little princess. Oh, that made me blush. Sometimes you just blush when you hear some things. It just, take this with a grain of salt. This is allegedly with names too. See, somebody's next birthday, this will be a rich lady or man, so it don't matter. See, people in detention. This person has loved the color purple in the past. They says someone is been trying to end you. Somebody been trying to take you out, but they love the color purple. I am running away from people's drama. This person wasn't running away from nobody. They say yes you was. No, they wasn't. They wasn't running. They said this was a good white witch. So someone from these names in the past, they telling them this was a good white witch, but they tried to make this person into something evil. They was not. So you can't do nothing with that. It says you need to make up your mind. See, they didn't know what was genuine. Somebody named Cochran in the past. It says don't give up on your dreams, Cochran. It says still seems a long way off, but the planet indicates there is a really big breakthrough on the horizon. And if you be patient, it's coming. You gotta be patient though. You can't rush everything. Lack of support for your goals and aspirations. In the past, this person didn't have it. They said somebody Capricorn didn't, but they did for somebody as Sarah. Somebody, they didn't really care about my dreams. Somebody with a C Bradford didn't care about none of my dreams. They was just straight lying and whoever this is. Somebody said they didn't have nothing for my aspirations, and I wanted to aspirate them. What the heck? This is crazy. But anyway, it says somebody's money's in Castle Bank. Somebody named Sophia. What's up, Sophia? See, God is watching over you, these cult members and this family and friends. See, God said, I told you to stop. You gonna learn what it is. It is what you can't see come to the light. Like, subscribe.